Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dylan Jarris, and I am an Etsy seller of almost 7 years. I've sold $1.5 million on the platform, over $1 million in profit. And today I'm here with one of my students because now I am an Etsy business coach with my program, Multi-Six-Figure Etsy Blueprint. And I've been doing this since August of 2022. So I wanted to bring in one of my students today to kind of talk about her experience with the program. She's one of my rock star students, and I just would love for you all to hear from someone who's been through this, kind of what the process is like to really maybe see if this is something that you'd be interested in. So this is Adrienne. Adrienne is a mom from Arizona. She works, she's a mom, she does Etsy, she does all the things. What kind of prompted you to start on Etsy? Why did you start an Etsy shop? Tell me about your life before Etsy and then why you started that.
Okay, so I decided to get on to Etsy after I had had my kids. Before that, I've been in the healthcare field, in the dental field for a long time. And especially after having my children, it was harder to go into the office and be away from my kids if they're sick or the school's out. And especially COVID, it was harder to go into an office and have a set schedule. And I had kids so late in my career that I didn't care to be away from them too long during the day. So that's why I decided to start an Etsy business. It started off just as a hobby, and then it started to build traction. I started to think, okay, this could be something. This could maybe replace my current job. And I found you online.
Everyone, you guys, Adrienne found me when I probably had, I don't even know, like a couple hundred subscribers maybe. I had like maybe 10 videos up. I was fresh, I was awkward, I was nervous. And I mean, I am just grateful that you even felt comfortable reaching out to me at that point. It was so early in the game. And what kind of made you feel like this is someone I want to reach out to? Because at that point, I'm like a total stranger on the internet, right?
The one thing that sold me to at least send you the message was because you have a business background. Anyone can have a channel and anyone can give you SEO tips. If I was going to spend the time to start a business, like an actual business on Etsy, I wanted somebody that kind of had the background, like, and the numbers. It's a successful shop. It's not just like, oh, I sell things like here and there and it's a hobby. Like, I wanted to really replace my current career with something else that could be just as successful.
At that point, I mean, this was almost 7 months ago, and I remember we were sitting right here like we are now, and your husband was on a trip, on a work trip, and we were talking about your business and about your career in the dental world and how you were just so ready to make something happen. Like, you were so ready for a change. I wanna tell everyone that, you are someone who is very consistent, very relentless in the way that you attack your business, and you attacked this program. Can you tell me kind of how the process was for you when you got started in the program? What kind of character traits do you feel like you had that made you successful with this?
Well, time is our biggest asset, right? And so I don't have a lot of time to spend not doing productive things, especially on my business aspect. I mean, I dove in head first. I was just hungry for it. Once I decide, okay, it's time to really bear down, get this done, use the time that I have and that the kids are in school to implement all the strategies that you have. So it was easy to follow. And then I started to see traction. As you know, I started with 6 sales and I'm now on 322. And every day I'm getting an order in. It gives you the momentum that I needed to keep on going. I'm just hungry for it. So every day I'm in my shop. It definitely hits on my competitive side because I feel like, how big can I get? Like, how big can I make this?
Yeah, I have the same mentality. How fast can the car drive? Like, let's see what we've got. And, something about you is you've really taken the program. I could tell you went through it once and then you went back and you reapplied new things and you just kept improving. And it seems like every time you went back, you kind of applied something new and different and you expanded your product mix in an incredible way. Like, I'm so proud of what you've done with this. Like, you have those 7 types of products that lessen the 7 types of products to have in your shop. You are hitting all of those and just seeing where your business is now. Like, I feel like you are are at the start of a new stage of growth. So tell me about like the evolution of your shop. Even the sales grew, yes, but what do you feel like has changed about your business?
It actually looks like a business now. It doesn't look like it's a hobby. It actually looks like a business page. And my product, yes, has changed somewhat. It's grown into something that I didn't think was possible.
Yeah. For everyone who doesn't know, Adrienne is actually part of the course with the community group. So that
Mhm.
community group is where we do 6 months of 24/7 coaching. I'm in there all day helping you guys. What was the community group like? What did you expect it to be like? And then what do you feel like that did for you with the coaching?
We all help each other in the group, which is super helpful. And you're always on it. I know that I have access to you almost 24/7. You get back to us within a few hours, 9 times out of 10. I don't know, girl, how do you do it? Like, do you even sleep? I'm telling you, that is a whole other conversation. But I think at the time, there was only like 5 of us in the group. As a competitive person, it helped me to drive even harder because I would see other people who are like, oh, yeah, I got this amount of production or this got done. I want to do better.
And there are some hustlers in the group, people who are really, building their businesses fast. Do you feel like it was effective? Do you feel like you got a return on that investment part?
Absolutely. There's no question that the ROI was like, yeah. I am glad I got in at the time that I
I think you
did.
said very early on, you told people don't sleep on this course.
Yeah, don't sleep on it. The ROI that I've gotten just to be with my family
Mhm.
more so than be in a scheduled office, and it's really beautiful to work for yourself.
Yeah.
It's worth every penny for my life. It's worth every penny.
So what would you say to someone who has, been watching the channel for a while and they've been hearing like bits and pieces about the course and they're like, maybe I would do it in the future, maybe at some point, but maybe I'll just do this on my own. If they're on the fence, what would you say to them?
Do it. Don't wait. It's really changed my life. It's absolutely changed my life. And my husband himself has said, wow, I've seen a huge change in you. The drive that he's seen in me to get the business going. A part of it is just to find, why are you doing this? Why is it important to you? If you're going to do it, get all in and do it.
Now, I am curious though, because have you ever considered like one of those $97 courses, or watched other YouTube, like Etsy coaches or gurus selling programs that are much less expensive and maybe thought, maybe I should just do that because it's less expensive. Did you ever consider that?
I actually did one. I did it was under $200 and it was find your niche. I wasted so much time finding my niche. And then when I found your program, it's not about that. It's about finding your customer. Once I found my customer, then everything started to unfold. It's really about who you're trying to sell to. Who do you want to buy your products?
And I feel like you have really discovered that about your customer more than anything because some of your top products right now, you have said you're not the customer, right?
Yes. Yes. How many times have I like, oh, I don't like that. I don't want to do that. I'm not into that. And I had wish I had followed your advice like 2 months prior because I had to see it for myself. Like, I'm not the customer. It's not about me. It's not about what I want or the things that I would buy. It's about what I want a specific customer to buy from me.
Yeah, and I mean, you are a testament to that. I love that this new mystery thing has taken off for you that we will not mention. Yeah, I got to protect your success here. What is next for Adrienne, for your business? Are you going to be quitting your job? The people want to know.
I will be. And I've already told my employer that I'm starting to shave my days down. I don't need to be in the office anymore. So I'm starting to take more time to be at home instead of being into the office. Time at home is going to be my business. So pretty soon I'll be done with my normal career.
Yeah, that's awesome. And being at home and doing this business at home, how do you balance that as a mom?
You work in the margins, you find time. So if the kids are taking a nap or if they have a TV time, it's been helpful to have my husband on board as well. He does travel too. So you just find time in the margins or after the kids go to bed. Me, I love to get up early in the morning. I am an early morning person. So before anybody's awake or the kids are awake, I find time to get up, have my coffee, and the first thing I do is I check on my Etsy page and see all the numbers that have come in, who's taken a peek at my shop. So you just find the time. If it's important to you, you will find the time.
And do you feel like there's ever a perfect time to start on Etsy? Because I talk to a lot of people and they say, I'm really busy right now, or I'm moving next month, or what do you think about that?
I mean, I think it's kind of BS. My husband travels. I've got two toddlers, both at the age of 4. I have a job. I exercise. I get it. We're all busy. We all have things that are on our plate. You find the time. If it's important, you find the time. If that means that I don't scroll too much on my phone or that I'm not on Instagram or not on Facebook. And the good thing about your program too is that you make it so easy. It's actionable steps. It's not like maybe change this or this is an option. You have a part in the program that says actionable steps to take on the daily that will help get you sales. You just make it so easy.
Yeah, and it really, if you only spend your time doing the right things, you
Yes.
get from point A to point B so much faster. It doesn't have to take over your life. It can really be as much as you want it to be. You are a testament of this. Like, you have so much going on, but you've really dialed in the time that you put in to be profitable. You get an ROI on every, hour that you put in. I'm so proud of you, Adrienne, and I'm so glad to not have to lose you, that you'll keep on the coaching.
I'm not going
Yes.
anywhere. You've really changed our lives. And it's not just my life. I mean, I'm glad that you're helping so many people. I just want to keep you to myself.
All right, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this interview with my student, Adrienne. I hope this helped answer some questions you might have had about my program, Multi-Six-Figure Etsy Blueprint. If you are on the fence about it, or even if you just have questions about it, just reach out. You can find me on Instagram at Dylan Jarvis or email me team@dylanjarvis.com, and we will get you all the info and the details on it. All right, I'll see you in the next video.